I'm Lori.
Hi, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Priscilla.
And we're with Ramsey Realty Group of Keller Williams. We thought we'd take this opportunity to just answer a few questions that people have on a normal day-to-day basis about the buying and selling process. So take it away.
Right, so we've kind of talked about some buyers, so let's kind of flip things around and what if I want to sell my home? So,
Sure.
like if I'm going to sell my home, what are some of the things that I can ensure to getting the most money for my home?
Well, you want to make sure that your home is well maintained and that your grass is mowed, and I always say less is more. So if you're looking at your home and you have lots of big pieces of furniture or lots of family pictures like covering a whole wall or something, we need to probably take care of some of those things and just make it show as well as possible. So I always say, think if you were looking at a home, what you would want to see.
Do I need to have a home inspection before listing my house?
No, you could have one, but typically buyers are going to get their own home inspection anyhow, so that's part of having somebody represent you. We'll go through the house for you, kind of point out some of those major things that we know an inspector is going to be asking about and point those out so that you can get those taken care of ahead of time. The simple things like GFIs and around your water sources, handrails downstairs, things like that.
That makes sense.
So if I did decide I wanted to use an agent to list my home, how do I know that my house is being listed at the best price for me?
So we'll do a comparative cost analysis. Basically, we're going to compare that to the homes that have sold in your area in the last 6 months. The market has changed significantly in the last several months, so we want to get the ones that have freshly sold because prices are up right now and the market is a different market than it was a year ago.
What home renovations will make my home more attractive or valuable to buyers?
So if you're talking major home remodels or things like that, kitchens and bathrooms sell homes. But if you're just talking about some freshening up, fresh paint, it always brightens things up. I always like a nice pop of color on the door just to have that curb appeal. So there's some simple things we can talk about.
Okay.
So you've kind of mentioned staging houses and stuff like that. How much of an emphasis would you put on how important it is to properly stage your home for a listing?
Well, you want your home to sell quickly and you want it to be presented in its best light. So we do professional pictures, and that of course is going to be something that you are interested in because I don't know if you look on those websites, but you can see upside down pictures, blurry pictures. So we make sure that your home is showing at its best. And so just doing those things of staging, like I said, maybe removing some of those bigger pieces of furniture so the room looks more open. We do have a stager available and we can have them come in and make recommendations for you.
So pretty important.
Any tips on how to manage showings when I still live in the house?
Sure, so we're gonna work with you on that. We have a third-party company called Showing Time, and they're going to contact you and ask if it's okay for somebody to come in and show it at that particular time. And so we'll work that out ahead of time. Do you need 1 hour notice? Do you need 4 hour notice? Do you have animals? Things like that. So we'll work with you on that. Obviously, we wanna make sure that your house gets shown as easily as possible because we wanna get those buyers in.
Okay.
And so then what are some of the biggest, we've talked about the hang-ups with buyers negotiating their contract. What about sellers?
Negotiating their contract. Well, right now we're seeing a lot of multiple offers. So that's really what we're here to help you navigate because it can be very, very overwhelming. The last one I had 12 offers on one house, and that's a little overwhelming even, for me sometimes. So we're gonna look through each of those, and it's not just about price. That's what's so important to make sure that you understand. It's about, do they have something to sell? Are they asking for closing costs? What are they willing to do? Do they want to negotiate on inspections? Are they waiving inspections? So what type of loan they have? So there's a lot of things that make a difference besides just price.
Okay. And lastly, what do you wish that every seller knew?
Well, again, just using an agent to represent your needs, because it sounds easy, but there are just a lot of things that can go wrong in a transaction, and if you don't have somebody representing you and walking you through those things, some of them can be pretty costly and unpredictable. So hopefully this information was helpful to you, but to learn more about our team, please visit our website at ramsiergroup.com.